Hello everyone and welcome back to Scamperton Model Railway. Hope you're all well and sorry for the lack of updates recently, but largely been lazy and not done one, but also been getting on with bits and bobs. I will do a proper update on the shed layout at the weekend to show you what I've been up to, but this one is just centred around the little railway in the office. You'll see that I'm focusing at first on the engine shed, and the reason for that is nothing's really happened to the engine shed. Obviously, as you can see, some of the interior is lying on its side because I need to tidy that up. But it's chiefly around the fact that I've slowly but surely laid all the hard standing apart from on the tracks. I have put most of the safety barriers up along the engine shed as well as around the hard standing, as you can see, and I've weathered the hard standing and I've ballasted around all the area. You'll also notice along the inspection area that there is some ballasted as well as some tufts of weeds and grass and various other things that just gives it a bit of texture, but also gives it something that's visual to focus on rather than just ballast. I have to weathered along there. You'll notice I've created a walkway and I decided to use Das Molling clay, which has worked out really well. I've never used it before, but it's come along nicely. I've weathered it up as it probably not the best, but it looks good. It's dirty, it's grimy, it's a well-used walkway and trains go over it all the time. So yeah, I think that looks come out all right. I mentioned in the previous update that I got the hard standing coming out of the depot office, which has worked out well. Excuse the track pins, but I was relaying it and also bedding them down whilst I was ballasting. As you see, I haven't put the security fences up, but there is a pencil line where I'm just going to get the old Dremel out and cut the wood back, and then I'm going to fit those safety fences up and then put a bit of bushes, etc. to hide the joins. You'll notice that the car park hasn't been done yet, but will be soon, and that's largely down to the fact that I got stencils, road marking stencils from Scenic 3D recently. They came through the post, so I'm going to make good use of those. I'll probably paint over the current thing, give it another coat just to get rid of all the marks and the screws. I've also ballasted all the way along now, so all the track is now ballasted, and mostly there in terms of scatter and static grass. You'll notice in the middle I have put some figures down. They look cool, and I'm going to fill the network rail bags with ballast or something. I need to paint around the safety area. That isn't glued down, those relay boxes, but I'm going to paint around the safety area and paint those yellow, I think, and then that will do. Obviously, you'll see along the back that needs to be finished, so I've ordered some more plywood sheets which were delivered, so I'm going to cut those up and make another hard standing going all the way along, and then put the safety barriers down. The signal box interior, I haven't got some computers from West Hill Wagon Works, but I need to make a desk and various other bits, so I'm going to do that over time and then fill that out. The hard standing needs to be put along there, and then you'll notice I've got some low relief buildings from Scale Model Scenery which are really nice, so I'm going to put those up, and then I'm experimenting, as you can see, with the 3 trees, what to do with those, where to put them, but I'm going to have a bit of trees along the back just to give it a bit of extra depth and also something to look at. The hard standing here near the fuel area needs to be weathered, so I'm going to do that over the coming weeks. And then you'll see under the shunter that I've got some grids which are on the track. I'm experimenting with those. I'm not sure whether to put them down or not, so I'm just seeing how they look and whether they work well with the trains. But otherwise, yeah, they're coming along nicely. That's Jenny Kirk's wagon, and also you'll notice another addition. I picked up that's the wooden Hodges van, so that's out of Dad's army. So I'll keep going. Not the Wardens, or put that lad out, and pick that up. So that goes along with Corporal Jones's butcher's van. So that'll be good with the shunting. Do a few challenges with that. So overall, things are coming along nicely. I'm 90% there with this layout, and I'm actually really pleased that I've got this done over the winter. I'm very happy with it. I am very pleased with myself that I've actually managed to do it, because I didn't think my skills were up to it, but if you don't have a go, you don't know. So I have. So yeah, can't complain at all. Another job I'm going to do, I spotted on Rails of Sheffield a kind of grey background, sky background. So I've got some mount boards, so I'm going to put that all the way along there over the coming days, and that will allow the low relief buildings to go on the front of it, and then that can have like a proper background of a typical working day in the UK where the sky is grey but everybody's just getting on with it. So that's something to do. So hopefully by the end of May, June, I will have this completely done and dusted, and yeah, I'll be very pleased. Probably one of the things I might do over the coming time is make little additions, like adding security lights along the side of the depot engine shed. Probably get a few more interior bits. Obviously you'll notice I've got those storage bins. I might look to see if I can get some sort of stuff to go in there. And also I have seen on various layouts welding kits and stuff like that, flashing welding kits, so I might look to get one of those to either go in the engine shed or more likely just to be one outside. So that's something to look out for over the coming weeks and months as I go around shows. I'm going to look into those. But yeah, overall most things are progressing nicely. Would I do anything differently? Probably loads, but at the end of the day, next time I come to do one of these, I'll know from learning from this one what's a good idea and what's not a good idea, or what I need to do differently. And yeah, I'm just quite pleased with it. It certainly works, no dramas, and yeah, it looks nice. Nowhere near is it going on an exhibition circuit, but it's something for me to just mess around with. And yeah, hopefully you, if anybody watches this, you have something, it makes you smile for a little bit and just go, yeah, fair play, Tim, fair play. I will be doing an update on the shed layout over the weekend, hopefully, and putting that out on the channel as well. And the reason for that is I've been doing various bits. There's nothing really changed visually other than track layout, but there has been a lot going on, which and I'll also be able to update on future plans with what is going to pop up. So yeah, can't complain. So see you all soon, hopefully. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.